Poppin' peeps, it's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it! Poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic, so let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I'd really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. The first sign I saw was Aries, so let's get on into it, man. I hope you guys are looking at a fantastic weekend this weekend, so let's get it poppin'. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, what messages do we got coming through for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody, what's going on, man? Messages for Aries here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Aries gang, you guys are already coming through real quick. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking with you. Aries, energy between you and another person. You got a 10 of Cups in reverse, can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You got a 5 of Wands reversed, a Queen of Cups, and as for the outcome, you got a Chariot in the reverse. So, based on what I'm currently seeing from my Aries here, you don't got much fight anymore on a specific person you've dealt with. Somebody changed your view of love, and I almost feel like they changed it back into a negative perception, okay? So from what I'm seeing for some of my Aries, I feel like you were vibing with somebody, you were dealing with somebody, things were going good, you were starting to have hope and love again, and now you're in a place where it's like, they completely fucking ruined my image of love. And if that's the kind of place you're in right now, Aries, I think you're a little bit upset towards the person you're dealing with, all right? 10 of Cups to a 5 of Wands in reverse. You're no longer wanting to fight for somebody. In regards to who you're connecting with here, you have a Queen of Cups, and with this Queen of Cups energy being present, the person that you're connecting with seems to be kind of playing this game with you, because when I look at the Queen of Cups, it's always a very emotionally manipulative kind of card. I mean, take a look at the Queen. You know, when the Queen, I mean, let me see if I can dim the light over here. When the Queen's taking a look at this cup, she's got this weird smile, man. She's got this creepy little smile, you know, Aries? And I almost feel like the person you're connecting with here knew exactly what they were doing with your emotional state. And it almost feels like whoever this is you're connecting with can care less that they've hurt you in certain types of ways. And I don't think that's a very good vibe to be surrounded with. So I almost feel right now, Aries, that some of you guys are like, yo, my perception of love has changed because this person's made me feel some type of way. And it almost feels like a lot of you, Aries, since you've been deceived by a certain individual, you're not wanting to engage yourself in any sort of love, especially moving forward into this weekend. Now, here's one thing I will say, right? At the end of the day, Aries, there are people that are really shitty. There are people that will hurt you in ways you never thought that they could. There are people that are going to do the worst things in life. There is always going to be shitty people, and there's always going to be amazing people, and there's always going to be regular people, whatever you want to fucking apply them to, right? But when it comes towards your love life, I don't think that, you know, now is the time to give up. You know, the Chariot card in reverse. So you're like, fuck this. I want to be single. I don't want to give my heart out to anybody again. I don't want to be vulnerable. Totally understandable. Because when you get your heart broken, did you guys see that? That was weird. But when you get your heart broken, you come from a space where you don't want to believe or trust anybody moving forward in the process. But I think your best approach here, Aries, is to kind of take this connection for what it was. You know, somebody here may have hurt you. They may have played with your emotions. They may have known exactly what it is they were doing. But I think that when you do have the time to heal from this and when you do move forward, you'll be open to the option of love again as well, okay? So I don't think that you have to shut love out of the equation. I just think you need to heal from this specific person who hurt your heart. And I think that moving forward, time will heal way more than you ever imagined that it would. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the $5. Oh, you disappeared. What the hell? Give me 1 second. Let me scroll back up. Thank you so much for the $5, the lavender code intuitive. Sending mad love to you, bro. Thank you always for for your wonderful wisdom. Thank you so much. I appreciate that lavender code. Thank you so much for the donation. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my fire signs have really been pulling through lately as the first sign. So we got fire, water, air, earth. What's crack-a-lacking for the motherfucking Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours? All right, messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Hey-o, for the 492 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated, okay? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Cancer, baby. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what's crack-a-lacking for my Cancerian gang, okay? What the crabs doing? Oh, baby, Cancer, you got a Queen of Pentacles reversed. Can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Page of Pentacles reversed. You got a 4 of Wands reversed, and the outcome is an 8 of Swords. Cancer! What's going on with you, baby? So first things first, moving into this weekend's energy, I definitely feel like you are in a space of letting people walk over your boundaries. I feel like you're in a place, Cancer, where you're not doing what you want to do. You are doing things for other people. And when you do that this weekend, you're not rejuvenating, you're not recharging, you're draining yourself in this current situation. So, based on what I'm seeing here, Cancer, this weekend, there's got to be a change. And I think you know that. I think this week has been draining as it is. By the way, new moon in Aquarian today. New moon in fucking Aquarian. And if you're a water sign, usually any sign feels it. But when you're a water sign, you feel the drain coming from any sort of new moon, full moon, any huge astrological event. You feel that drained energy. So Cancer, what I'm seeing here moving into the weekend is like, I think you've been doing a lot this week. I think you've very much so been focusing on dealing with a lot of other people's problems. I think you've been taking care of a lot of people this week, but I need you to recenter and take care of yourself. Because when we're moving into this weekend, you're going to need it, especially after this new moon we're experiencing. So with the Page of Pentacles over here, I think that this weekend you're recognizing, all right, I got to take a step back from giving a hand to everybody else and give a hand to myself. Because I got a lot of stuff in my home, right? In my home, in my fourth house, I got a lot of stuff I got to take care about, right? So I feel like, Cancer, you got a lot of shit to take care of, but you've been very distracted focusing on other people's stuff. As for the outcome that's present, Eight of Swords, that leads to a lot of distress, you know? When you're putting your focus on helping everybody else but not helping yourself, or taking care of everybody else's responsibilities and not taking care of yours, it puts on so much distress to the point where you freak out and there comes the panic, right? And now the thing about Cancers, because I'm totally guilty of this too, we think we're the most amazing multitaskers. We're not. We're really not. We're always like, yeah, we can go help A, B, C, and D, and then we can go do what we need to do. But we stress ourselves out because we're so focused on helping everybody else besides ourselves, you know? So I really need you guys to really reground yourself this weekend, okay? And say, look, there's a bunch of shit I gotta get done, whether it's work, whether it's emotional work that you gotta do within yourself, whether it's like, I got fucking errands to do. Get your shit done this weekend, Cancer, because it's really time for you to bring that energy back to yourself. And the thing about this Aquarian energy is when you're in the new moon in Aquarian, it's about focusing on yourself, bringing the attention back to you. Now, that Aquarian energy is fixed energy, right? And with a fixed energy, you want to focus on communicating the problems that you're going through, okay? So Aquarian kind of diverts that energy back onto ourselves. So take this weekend, Cancer, to really focus on what you need to do, declutter the mind, declutter all the stuff you need to get done. Don't freak out and don't stress. Add the time to yourself, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. And absolutely, Jacqueline, shout out Jacqueline from Universal Intuition. Jacqueline comments, do what feels right for you. Self-care is not selfish, absolutely, because there's a huge difference between being selfish and having self-care. Self-care is what you need to do in order for you to benefit your own self in a positive and happy way, and it's also in a natural way, too. A lot of people would be like, whoa, but if you're not doing something for me, that's selfish. Well, that's just as selfish for them, right? Because aren't they selfishly wanting you to do something for them? There you go. So sometimes selfish isn't really even real. Sometimes selfish is fake. But self-care, on the other hand, means doing what's the best for you by all means necessary because you need it. So self-care, be on that shit. Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Going all the way to my air signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Oh my lord, we got 666 peeps in the chat. Please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. We don't got Satan in the chat though, okay? I forget what that means. 666 is a synchronicity, but it does mean something very important. So if you resonate with that number, go check it out. I forget totally what it means, but you can Google it and get the answer. But messages for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Gemmy, let's see what's going on with you, boo. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Gemini, energy between you and another person. You got a 10 of Wands in reverse. That's a weight lifted off your shoulder. I like that a lot. What do we got over here? 7 of Wands. You got a Page of Cups reversed. And as for the outcome, you got a Death card. So based on the current situation I'm seeing, Gemini, you can be connecting with a Scorpio. But you're in a place right now where you're feeling very comfortable just watching people exiting your life. Like, you're getting very comfortable with endings right now. And I'm kind of liking this energy for you because you got your dukes up, Gemini. You got your blocking powers on. And you don't care who you got to block out in order for you to no longer feel stressed. Okay, you don't care who you gotta block out in order to feel less anxious, less worried, less stressed, less frustrated. I don't give a fuck. Gemini's not giving a fuck. And I like that energy so much for you. In regards to who you're connecting with here, Page of Cups in reverse can be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But with the Page of Cups energy in reverse, this is talking about people that aren't bringing enough to the table, right? These are people that are not giving you that same energy that you're putting into them. These are people that are not bringing anything to the table at all. They're not bringing anything that is benefiting you, right? Now, for example, when we have friendships, relationships, whatever it is that we got, the reason why we have those is because they're like-minded people that are relating to one another, that are building a relationship and building commitments, whatever. But when you are dealing with somebody that's adding no value into your life, let alone no happiness into your life, and you start to see that they're either their presence makes absolutely no sense or their presence brings you distress, then you get to a point where it's like, all right, either I gotta just like not talk to you or like I gotta completely cut you off. And you know what though? I saw something on Twitter and it kind of resonates to this reading too, Gemini. Somebody said, when your absence doesn't bother me, I never lost you. And I thought that was so powerful and impactful. That tweet was hard, man. It was like, if your absence doesn't bother me, then I never lost you. And I was like, whoa, that's some real fucking shit. And I feel like there's a lot of people in your life who have been absent, Gemini, who've packed up. But you're like, I never lost them. I don't feel like I lost them. With the death card energy being present, I'm going through transformation after transformation. I'm popping. I'm feeling good right now. I'm taking care of my business and taking care of my life. So you're putting yourself in a good position. And I think that's a really great quote that goes along with this reading too. So nonetheless here, Gemini, with that Seven of Wands, you know, you got your defense game on. For the people that are trying to, for the people that aren't bringing enough in to sustain a relationship with you, let alone a healthy one, it's okay. Let them go. I got too much going on in my life and too much growth to look forward to for anybody to stop and stunt my growth. Okay? So you may lose some friends here this weekend or you may cut some people off, but at the end of the day, you're doing it for your best interest. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to my Earth signs. What's crackalacking for Team Bull Gang? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right? That's it is the Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming through? For the 788 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, let's see what's happening, baby. Taurus, the first thought that came to my mind is I'm going through it. What are y'all going through? Let's talk about it, Taurus. Why are you going through it, huh? Let's take a look. Energy between you and another person. Ace of Wands. You're going your separate ways with a certain individual, and that's all right. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Devil reverse. And then the Knight of Cups reverse. Taurus. You're going your separate ways from something. This could resonate to a job, family member, friend, lover, whatever way that you see the situation. But you're in a place right now, Taurus, where that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you have nothing more to offer to people that are dragging your energy to the dumps, right? Look at that Devil card in reverse. When the Devil card's upright, this is a situation that becomes toxic very quickly. It's a situation that becomes unhealthy really quickly. You just realized, why the fuck am I contributing to unhealthy situations and scenarios in my life? Why am I contributing to that? Why am I contributing to unhealthy situations and scenarios in my life? Because the moment that you do that, you're giving your energy away to people for free that are just taking that shit. Ooh, baby. As for the outcome that's present, Knight of Cups in reverse, whatever way you used to be very compassionate towards, there's going to be a switch in you. You're a very compassionate person. You can take and handle a lot, Taurus. But I think you've come to this recognition that you don't got to be nice to everybody. You don't got to be compassionate to everybody. You don't have to be the bigger person all the time. Sometimes you got to come into a space where you give people what they deserve. I mean, take a look at the Joker. I just watched it recently. I never saw the new Joker movie. And in that scene, you know, Murray, you get what you fucking deserve. And he, boom, shoots fucking Murray. I'm not telling you to shoot anybody this weekend, Taurus. Please don't. I don't condone shooting. If someone shoots and gets arrested, it's not Anthony's fault from CancerMoonsTarot. Okay? But at the end of the day here, Taurus, right? It's all about what I was just talking about. You got to give people sometimes that same energy that they give you back. And I know that you want to be a good person. I know that. And hey, man, it doesn't make you a bad one. But sometimes you just got to give people the same vibration they give you. You can't always be above all and just say, oh, let me let it go. Because you know what? The moment you let people keep and continue to overcross your boundaries, the moment that continues to happen, the moment that you gave your energy away. So you're not letting nobody overstep them. Okay? Give people the same shit that they give back. Give people what they deserve. Point blank, period. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way back to my fire signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Team Leo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 802 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. God damn, baby, what's going on for the Lion Gang over the weekend? What's crack-a-lackin' with you? Ooh, Leo, energy between you and another person, Knight of Swords. I just want to talk, baby. Oh, shit, who wants to talk to you, Leo? Somebody wants to slip on in and have a conversation. Oh, but I like the energy Leo's in. King of Pentacles. Ooh, Leo's looking good. Leo's the boss this motherfucking weekend. Leo's feeling cool, calm, and collected. Leo's moving in a good space. I like it. Person you're dealing with, Judgment card. Somebody wants a chance with you. But is it your ex? I don't know. But somebody here loves you, Leo. Oh, boy. Ace of Cups. Oh, boy. Here we go. So, what I'm seeing in this current situation, Leo, somebody wants to have a conversation so that they could really confess their love to you this weekend. I don't know who this specific person is, so clarifying the Ace of Cups. What do we got? Ooh, baby, Six of Cups in reverse, of course. So, could be your ex trying to come back, Leo, saying, I love you, baby. I love you so much. I want to be back in a part of your life. But when it comes towards Leo's decision over here, Page of Wands, 2 and 8 of Cups in reverse, I don't trust that you're coming back that you love me. I don't think you love me at all. I think you're coming back for some other bad reasons that aren't the reasons you say they are, right? Leo, you do not trust your past. You do not trust your ex. You do not trust anybody you've dealt with before that's no longer a part of your life. So I feel like whoever this person is that wants to convey their love towards you, you don't believe a minute of the words they are saying. And the difference here is, Leo, is that you're not in the emotional state where you'll forgive and forget, or you're not in the emotional state where you'll take just anybody back. You're in a place where you're very level-headed and very grounded. You know, you've really did what you needed to do. You've really purged this person out. So it almost feels like this individual coming into your space does not even faze you, Leo. It feels like it doesn't even faze you. Now, on the other hand, Leo, there could be a person here. This doesn't have to be your ex, by the way, because the Six of Cups talks about acceptance, right? And with the Six of Cups in reverse, excuse me, that talks about rejection. So there could be a person over here, Leo, that's been heavily rejected by you over the past, okay, or during the present moment, whenever it's been. There's somebody here that, you know, you could have rejected. Maybe a few times. And I'm seeing that with that Judgment card. You know, no matter how many times they get rejected, this motherfucker's persistent. Somebody wants to show you, hey, boo, I want to take care of you. I want to be a part of your life. But you're not feeling emotionally invested in them at all. And that's just the way it's going, okay? So, Leo, at the end of the day here, 2 of Wands in reverse, it seems really strongly you're not interested in whoever this person is. You're definitely shutting somebody down, but at the end of the day, they're quite persistent on what it is that they want, and apparently what they want is you. Now, if this is about your ex, Leo, you don't believe him for a damn second, but if this is about a person you've continuously rejected, you're rejecting them for a reason because the interest isn't there. And as I've touched basis the other day on rejection, we were talking about it, either it was yesterday's daily or 2 days ago, but I said that, you know, there's a lot of people that feel like if you reject them, like they have this entitlement that because they like you, they have to be with you. You have every right, Leo, to reject somebody. You have every right not to resonate with somebody. You have every right not to feel the same way as somebody feels. So make sure if this individual is very persistent, that they don't guilt trip you into falling in love with them or trying to make you feel bad that you don't feel the same way. Don't let that shit happen. You're allowed to feel exactly how you feel. And if somebody can't accept that rejection, then they got to keep it popping moving forward, because you don't need to continuously invest and tell a person no. If they can't respect your boundaries, then you got to do what, you know, you got to like let it go overall and continue just living your life. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $10. Tegan, love watching, and you are the highlight of my day. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Tegan Powell. Much appreciated, my dear. Thank you for the donation and the lovely compliment, okay? Let's keep it popping, baby, moving forward. Going all the way back to my water signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Okay, Pisces gang, y'all are coming through incredibly quick. What's going on for the fish? Pisces, energy between you and another person. You got a twofer. Ooh, baby. 7 of Swords reversed, paired with the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, what's cracking with this, Pisces? Are you in a situation right now where it's like, I need to fake it to make it? Oh, baby. You know how they say, everybody, you know, if you fake it, you'll make it, right? You got to fake it to make it. If you're not happy, just fake it till you make it. If you don't like yourself and you're insecure, just fake your confidence. No. No! No! Don't fake your confidence. Don't fake it to make it, because you won't be. And now, excuse me, I have to sneeze and I hope it comes out. Because if it don't, I'm going to be tight. Hold on. Is it happening? Nope. Yes, maybe. God damn it. Okay, I ain't sneezing. So, anyways, I'm sorry, I got to rant. Isn't that the worst fucking feeling ever? You want to sneeze, you want to let it out, that's fantastic and all, then it just disappears. What are you going to do about the damn sneeze? Either way, Pisces, quick little side note, whether this resonates or not, do not fake it till you make it. Put yourself in the vibration to get there. There's a difference between acting as if and faking it till you make it. Because acting as if believes that you are aligning to that current reality. Acting as if already believes that you are that embodied confidence, or that you are whatever you are wanting to be, right? So when you're faking it when you fake it to make it, you're faking it. But when you are acting as if, you are being it. Therefore, putting yourself and attuning yourself to the vibration in order for you to become what you want to be. Okay? So acting as if is much different than faking it to make it. Anyways, moving into your reading, Pisces, you got the World card here, a King of Pentacles reversed, and then the Star card as for the outcome. You can be connecting with an Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Based on your current situation here, I'm definitely seeing a lot of energy, a little bit of residual energy with somebody who's missing you and needing you. This energy can rely to codependency too, because with the Seven of Swords reverse paired with that Nine of Pentacles, it can talk a lot about codependency. And with the Star card in reverse over here, somebody feels very hopeless without you. Now, in your readings months ago, Pisces, we touched basis on, and by the way, it doesn't need to align to this, but I'm getting a memory. A couple months ago, in the readings for Pisces, there was this ex who was very codependent on you, who was very much so hopeless without you because they felt as if they needed you in order to complete them. Now, if there's any Pisces that are still dealing with that, this could be your person over here, okay? This could be your ex-partner who's still very much so messed up right now and really feels like they need you, okay? But that codependency level is something that you can no longer fuel, because the moment you continue to fuel somebody who is codependent, that codependency continues to last. As harsh as it sounds, Pisces, if this is your situation, you need to let this person continually, you got to continue ignoring it. Because you're not their parent, and if you are a parent, that's a different story. But if you're not this person's parent and this is a relationship, you need to let them grow in the sense on their own, and they have to learn how to grow on their own, and you can't keep fueling their dependency. Now, another way that I'm seeing this, Pisces, is for some of you here, I almost feel like this is going to be a completely different story. So if this resonates, take it. But for another number of you Pisces right now, you might be in a place where you are noting and acknowledging you're going through a transformation. 2020 just began. It's time to set a new year in a new direction. It's time to be in a better space. But some of you guys may feel the old version of you creeping back in. It's almost as if you set a lot of beautiful intentions this year to grow as to become the version of yourself you want to be, but you almost feel yourself slipping or reverting back into who you were, a much more unhappier version of yourself. And if there's any of you Pisces right now that are scared that, they're turning back into their old selves, they feel very unhappy, they don't feel like they're getting anywhere, you're feeling the insecurities, you're feeling the problems rise again. If that's what you think you're doing, know and acknowledge that change is not going to happen in a day. Rome was not built in a day. We are 110% allowed to feel how we feel, Pisces, and we're allowed to take a step back every once in a while. If you are wanting to change to become the person that you truly want to be, that's not going to be an easy process. That's going to be a consistent process, a very consistent process. So for any of you Pisces right now, if you're super scared and you're like, oh my God, this feels like 2019 all over again. I don't feel like I'm in 2020. I don't feel like, every intention that I set moving forward isn't working. I don't feel like I'm being successful. I don't feel good. When you're doing that, all you're doing is throwing negative intentions into the air to come back to you, okay? You're allowed to have shitty days, Pisces. You're allowed to take step back sometimes, but you also got to come to that recognition of Rome wasn't built in a day. I need to regroup, reground, recenter, and get back on top of what I came here to do. Who do I choose to be? Who am I becoming? How am I getting there? What do I need to do to get there? Now it's time for me to move it forward and actually get there myself. So it's regrouping and recentering, and you might need that this weekend, okay? So for any of you Pisces that are like, shit, I'm going backwards, I'm not going forward, take this weekend off, recenter, regroup, reground yourself, get your shit together, get back in alignment, and make your life the best motherfucking life you've ever seen, point blank, period. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, for the over 1,000 people in the chat here today, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. I haven't had 1,000 people in the chat in a long time. Shout out to you guys. God bless, man. Thank you so much, Lauren May, for the $4.99. You have a great weekend as well. Thank you so much, my dear, okay? Anyways, man, going all the way to, we got fire, water, air. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Aquarian? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Aquarius here. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What's going on for Aquarius this weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Aqua Gang, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what's crack-a-lackin' with you. Ooh, baby. Aquarius, energy between you and another person. You got a 6 of Wands in reverse. Can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You got an Ace of Wands, you got a 9 of Wands, and then you got an 8 of Wands as for the outcome. So, based on what I'm currently seeing for my Aquarius over here, there's this energy of I need to get the fuck up out of my shell, okay? you might have Cancer in your chart, and another, you might be an Aquarian with like a Cancer moon, or possibly a Cancer with like an Aquarian moon. But I think that you're feeling that, man. You're feeling the intensity. Your new moon is coming. The energy's running very high. It's like, whoa, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's totally okay, because there's a lot of other people that are feeling this too. So with the Ace of Wands here, like, okay, I've been a little bit introverted. I kind of need to get myself out of this introverted mood and go out and go do something, okay? So you may feel this spontaneous kind of transitional energy in the next 24 hours that's like, okay, I've been in the house too long, or I've been to myself too long. I need to get out and go do something and be social. And if there's a number of you, this is actually interesting that I'm seeing this, because if there's any of you Aquarians who are who have social anxiety, who have social fears, who are scared to meet people, you might actually have this switch with this new moon in Aquarian that's coming, where you actually just feel like, all right, I'm ready to kill my social anxiety and I'm ready to go out and make some friends. So if there's any of you Aquarians out there that do have social anxiety and social fears, you know, you may be breaking those boundaries and finally getting yourself out there and changing the habit that you once had. You may be going from an introvert into an extrovert, you know what I'm saying? And that's absolutely fucking crazy, dude. That's crazy with this moon we're experiencing, you know? And when this stuff does happen for you, I think that's going to be such an amazing shift for you, because now it's time for more things to occur and manifest in your life. It's a lot more blessings that are coming from this beautiful new moon experience. So, Aquarius, I like that a lot for you. So for any of the introverts out there, you might feel a gust, you know, something in the air, something in the wind that just pushes you to get out there and be more social and, you know, do something else with your life than the current circumstances you've been in. And if there's any sort of social constructs or social fears or phobias, those are about to be crushed. I fucking like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. Hell yeah, baby. That's awesome, Aquarius. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay, going all the way back to, what do we got? Fire, water, air, earth. Going to my earth signs. What's crackin' for Team Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages do we got coming through for Team Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. The moon on Eastern time, I believe, is 4:42 p.m. So in about an hour and, I want to say, an hour and 15 minutes, it should be starting. Either way, though, moving forward for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Capricorn, baby. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully, we got some awesome stuff. All right. Capricorn, energy between you and another person. You got an Emperor. Can be connecting possibly with an Aries here. We got a Queen of Pentacles reversed. This card has been coming out so much today. Holy shit, okay? You got a Queen of Pentacles reversed, you got a Page of Wands, and then as for the outcome that's present, you got a Two of Cups in reverse. Before I get back into the Capricorn reading, whoever the cosmic person is, because I see my moderators popping off, I don't give a crap. Just block the person so you guys don't got to deal with it. Listen. and people are always going to come up in people's chats talking shit and being rude. I don't care who the person is. It can be, you know, it can be the Pope. If they're being an a-hole, kick them out the chat. Moving forward, we don't need to deal with no negativity, because you know what we built here at Cancer Moons Tarot? We built a platform to help people in their day-to-day lives. We built a platform for positivity. And at the end of the day, we are soul group, we are soul family. And you know what? When you have such a powerful white light, not only do you attract great and beautiful people, but you attract the people that want to dim that light. Point blank period. You attract the people that want to dim that light. And for those of you out here right now that have that beautiful energy and that beautiful white light, you never let a motherfucker dim it. So whoever that person is, fairy dust, kick them out of the chat. Nothing to worry about. Let's keep it popping. Let's keep it pushing. And let's move forward, okay? Going to my Capricorn gang, we got the Emperor card here. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Page of Wands. And as for the outcome, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. So, based on what I'm currently seeing here for my Cappies, with the Emperor card paired to the Queen of Pentacles reverse, you are in a place right now where you feel that you need to very much so be on top of your feelings and your emotions. Capricorn, I kind of got this feeling where you got somebody who's a bit of a flirt in your life. And this person very much so is very flirtatious, but it's almost like I cannot engage. There's something about somebody who's very attractive. And granted, they're a good flirt, Capricorn. You're like, I gotta be on top of my emotions. I can't let this person seduce me, okay? It's kind of the energy that I'm feeling present, because it almost feels, Capricorn, that granted, whoever this person is you're connecting with, you think they're fine, you think they look good, you like the flirtatiousness. Are you ready for a relationship with them, though? Two of Cups in the reverse. Are you ready for that relationship, though, Capricorn? Are you ready for that relationship? Because you're like, damn, it's so hard to resist. The vibes are there, the energy's so fine, but are you really ready for that relationship? I'm not too sure, because with that Two of Cups in reverse, it's kind of signifying for some of you Capricorns, you're not necessarily sure just yet, if you can give yourself that time, okay? So you're not necessarily sure just yet. But I feel like at the end of the day here, Capricorn, whoever this person is, you're doing your best to stay on top of it, but you're scared that you're going to crack. So for for your own discernment, Capricorn, this is one of those situations where it's like, look, if you like the person and you're attracted to them, maybe go for it. But there might be a reason you're not engaging with them on a romantic level. That could be because they don't want commitment. That could be because maybe you don't want commitment. Whatever way it is the way that it's going to work out. So you got to use your discernment in this situation. But I will say, sometimes if something feels good, you might just have to give in to the temptation a little bit. Ooh, baby. Hey, yo. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. All right. Hey, yo. Thank you so much for the 1999. Katie the Dead. Thank you for staying beautiful. When you manifest positivity, good things happen. Even in this draining moon, keep your head held high, people. That's a fact, man. Every time it is a new moon, full moon, whatever it is, the energy always affects me on a kind of draining level. But we're going to keep these vibes fucking high today, man. It is a goddamn moon. Okay? It is a new moon. It's beautiful. It's a good vibe. It's a good time to enjoy the moment, to be present, and to be thankful for the energy and blessings that are coming our way. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, going all the way back to my my fire sides. Excuse me, what's crack-a-lackin' for Team Sagittarius, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the over 1,000 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Saggy, let's see what's cracking with you guys. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Energy between you and another person. Oh, baby, it's a threefer. Hoo-wee, Sagittarius. Emperor reversed, Three of Swords, and an Eight of Swords, man. Holy fuck, man. So, can be connecting with an Aries or possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. In the current situation that I'm seeing, Sagittarius, you're experiencing a lot of emotions. This is interesting because, Sagittarian, I've been trying to do your reading today. You know, I woke up this morning. I woke up to a good start, but we had to deal with some stuff in the house. We had to have a plumber come. I don't know, do you call them plumbers? Whoever the guys are that work on your boiler for the hot water. So I couldn't really work And then when I had some free time to work, Sagittarius, I was really focusing on doing your video. And for whatever group of Sagittarians I was tapping into, this energy was so draining. It was like, whoa, I can't even do the reading right now because I'm feeling that energy attach itself to me. I had to ground myself, you know, I had to ground myself, Sag, and say, all right, I'm gonna just do the weekend reading today. Maybe I'll tap into Sagittarian's energy tomorrow when I'm more refreshed. But there was just so much going on that it was very overwhelming trying to read for you. So from what I'm seeing right now in this reading here, there's a lot of mixed emotions that are going on. You know, you got a Queen of Pentacles reversed here, a Two of Wands, and a Sun card. I'm definitely seeing that you're trying to be happy, but it's very hard to be happy when somebody is kind of backing out of your life, you know? It's very hard to be happy when someone that you gave a lot of your time to really wasted it and backed out of your life, you know? And with that Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords, you're trying to find reasons to make your heart feel happy again. You're trying to find reasons to justify why this person wasted your time in the first place. And I know that you're trying to do the right thing by letting go of the situation, Sagittarius, and moving forward, but it's so hard sometimes when you're heartbroken. And when you are heartbroken, it's so hard sometimes to find clarity and peace of mind, all right? You know, you're in that space where it's like, let me listen to some sad songs and hope that it makes me feel better, but shit, I'm getting to a point where it's like, it takes a lot to really make me feel better. So, of course, it's not going to resonate to all Sagittarians, but for the ones that I'm tapping into, it's a lot of heartbroken Sagittariuses, okay? And if you are heartbroken about somebody that you felt has wasted your time, know that happiness is still going to shine on in. You know that happiness is still going to shine on in. This is your outcome card. It's the Sun card. Leo energy. This is your outcome card. So when you have the Sun as for your outcome, that means the Sun is going to shine in and you're going to be happy. And yeah, granted, all your energy is kind of influctuating, going all everywhere. That's totally fine too. You're going to be able to rebalance, regroup, and reground yourself. Now, I will say this new moon might not help. It might make your energy go even a little more crazy. It might make your energy go all fluctuating. Your emotions might go up and down. That's okay too. All right? Just note that over the weekend, you're going to be able to center yourself again. All right? And for those of you that are having these experiences, here's something interesting that came to mind as well. Some of you Sagittariuses too might not even be, like, you might have been totally fine and out of nowhere you got hit with this wave of like feeling like depressive out of nowhere too. If any of these Sagittariuses were fine and then out of nowhere you got hit with this weird depressive wave, note and acknowledge that that's going to be cleared out coming forward soon, okay? For a number of you, I'm actually hearing it may be spiritual depression, and spiritual depression is something that usually comes forward during the first days or the first months when you have awakened. So if you've awakened spiritually recently, that can happen where you get very depressed out of nowhere and like you start seeing your traumas and you start going too deep. And when you go very deep, you sometimes get to the point where you find and reveal and see things that you never wanted to see in the first place. So spiritual depression is something that's a bitch. It's something that I've dealt with on multiple occasions. It's something that I can still continue to deal with every now and then as I'm still on my journey, as I'm still awakening more each and every single day. You know, when you're on the journey of spirituality, you never stop learning. You're consistently learning all throughout the way. So there's no master of spirituality. There is always a learner. Okay, and what it's teaching us is the world around us. So I think that that's something very powerful. But nonetheless, though, here, Sagittarius, just note and acknowledge if your energy is kind of fluctuating, it's going a little crazy. There might be a lot of stuff coming up right now energetically in your field. And if you've been experiencing that, ride it out. Okay, I know that it sounds crazy, but ride it out. The moment you ride this energy out, and be more patient with it and be more patient with yourself, the more that you're going to be able to push through this, all right? And if it is that spiritual depression that you feel coming forward, note that it's going to be able to purge out because it will trigger you to the point where you release what you need to release, okay? It does that on its own, trust me. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, all right? My fire signs are done, going all the way to my water signs. What is crack-a-lacking for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Scorpio here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming through for the Scorps? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's crack-a-lacking for you guys. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff, baby. Scorpio, energy between you and another person. You got a Justice card in reverse. Can be connecting possibly with a Libra. You got here Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles reversed, and the outcome is a Five of Cups in reverse. Good. It should be in that reverse, right? So, Justice card reversed. Libra energy. feeling unbalanced. That's totally normal. Scorpio, we're water signs. We feel a lot, okay? And I'm not going to try to sit here and blame the new moon for everything, but hey, man, it affects your energy sometimes. It makes you go a little wacky, right? A little woozy. So from what I'm seeing right now, Scorps, you're in a place where you kind of feel very unbalanced. You don't really feel like things are in the norm. It doesn't feel like life. You know when you're like, life around me doesn't feel normal right now. Like, I just have this weird feeling. Life feels weird. I feel weird. Things around me feel weird. I'm experiencing that right now. It's like, this is weird. So I kind of feel like that's the energy you're tapped into, where everything around you kind of just feels weird. And if that's what you're going through, you're like, well, I want to feel normal again. I want to feel good. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm going through. So you're feeling these weird emotions that you kind of cannot understand, but at the same time, you can understand. You're going through this weird emotional transition. And from what I'm seeing, Scorpio, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, well, you want to fight it and you want to be happy, but at the same time, you have this feeling that whatever you're going through, you need to experience it. So this is weird because there's a spiritual experience happening for some of you Scorpios, and you might not even be aware of it. All right. So if any of you guys are going through this right now, yes, that is shadow work. Actually, if any of you guys are going through this right now, you are feeling the other part of you that you need to address, the shadow, and the shadow may be manifesting right in front of you, where these weird feelings and emotions are coming up out of nowhere. You know, you're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused. Why do I feel the way that I feel? Why do I feel unbalanced? Why do I feel weird? You have a lot of questions. But you will get the answers that you need the moment you take a step back. You know, you take a step back, you relax and analyze. Why do you really feel the way you feel? Now, I was talking to one of my other Scorpio friends about this, and it was really funny because when we were communicating, she was talking about how when she was doing shadow work, how she purged it out. And what you can actually do during shadow work to get answers to why you feel the way you feel is journaling. And journaling is a very powerful technique. I use journaling for manifestation, and I also use journaling as well to understand what I may be experiencing emotionally if I can't understand what's going on for my shadow work purposes. So what you do is you get a notebook or a piece of paper, whatever it is you're going to write out on, and as you're writing, you're going to start writing questions that you have for your higher self. So for example, why am I feeling very dramatic today? Write that out if that's what you're feeling. Why am I feeling very dramatic today? And let your hand write. Let your hand write a million answers. It doesn't even matter. The first thing that comes to your mind, let it write out. Let it all out. Because you might not even know what you're feeling. You might have a whole list you just written out and you're like, damn, how the hell did I write all that? Because that shadow work and your higher self, you guys are working together in order for you to get the answers and messages that you need. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. So if any of you guys are interested in journaling to help with your shadow work and to understand what's really going on and communicate with your higher self that way, journaling is a very great technique that will help you. Now, the beautiful energy or the beautiful outcome of this reading here, though, for you Scorpios is that Five of Cups in reverse. The good thing is that you're beating this because you're getting out of a period of shadow work. Scorpios have been in a place of dealing with the shadow ever since, I want to say, Scorpio season, ever since that Mercury retrograde we've dealt with in Scorpio. When that transitioned out from the beginning of Mercury retrograde in Scorpio all the way up until, I want to say, the Saturn and Pluto conjunction, that is the most heavy and a spacious time where Scorpios have been doing shadow work, where you guys have been in a weird place and have been going through a lot. That has been a very heavy time for Scorpios. But now as you're transitioning out of this energy with that conjunction we just experienced, I feel like it's starting to get lighter for you guys. So it's getting near the end where things are going to start to feel normal again for Scorpios. And it's not even just about this weekend. It's moving forward beyond this weekend. You guys are going to start feeling a lot more comfortable and back like your normal selves. And that'll be very good. And of course, moving into February, we do have another Mercury retrograde that we will all be attending. It happens 3 times a year. But I think that things are going to be reaching calm waters. I almost want to say moving into February, you're going to start reaching a lot more calm waters than you've been experiencing over the past couple of months. Okay? So that's good. That's good. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay? My water signs are done. My fire signs are done. Let's go to my air signs. What is crack-a-lackin' for Team Libra? And by the way, shout out my donation gang. Thank you so much, Rhonda Lynn, for the $9.99. Much appreciated, my dear. Pisces here for Louisiana. What do you got for Scorpio? Just read it, baby, so you can go check that out if you missed the playback. And I don't know, did I miss another donator? Because I hate missing donations. If I miss your donation, please let me know, guys, and I will definitely shout you out because you are all much appreciated. So, message for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through for Libra here? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 980 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out here, much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Libra, baby. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what's crack-a-lacking for your weekend, okay? Damn, Libra, we had a card jump the fuck out. You got a High Priestess reverse. You can be connecting with the Pisces. So, based on what I'm seeing for my Libras, energy between you and another person, you got a Page of Cups, can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You have a Hermit card in reverse. You got a Judgment card, okay, can be dealing with a Scorp. And as for the outcome, you got a Queen of Wands in reverse. So, what am I seeing for my Libra gang? Can be dealing with a Virgo or possibly a Scorpio. I kind of feel like you're in a place right now, Libra, where you're getting very ready to open yourself up to new people, open yourself up to new things, open yourself up to new friendships. You're getting ready to make yourself be more social in a sense, almost similar to the Aquarians, but you're ready for new surroundings, okay? So for example, Libra, if you are person who feels a little bit more like a loner, you're ready to make new friends. If you have recently got over a breakup, you're ready for a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend, whatever it is. You're really ready to put yourself out there and surround yourself with your true soul group, okay? And with the Judgment card there, I do think that some of you Libras are a little bit shy when it comes towards meeting new people. You may be scared that people aren't going to like you, but here's the difference though. When you meet your soul group's never going to judge you. You know, your soul group is never going to say something disrespectful to you or make you feel uncomfortable or judge you in a negative light or a negative way. So if there's any Libras out there right now that are concerned or a little bit shy to put themselves out there and wanting to meet new people and have new experiences, don't feel shy. Because if you meet people that are shitty and treat you shitty, fuck those people. Those aren't the people for you, okay? But when you do meet somebody who treats you great, then that's absolutely fantastic, and that's what you were looking for in general. The thing about life is that sometimes you're going to have to experience the good and the bad. You know, and everybody's going to experience the good and the bad for sure. You're never going to have just great experiences, or you're never going to have just bad experiences. You're going to go out in life and experience it all. So I think you got to kind of be in a place, Libra, where it's like expect nothing and gain everything. And I said that to Sagittarius a long time ago because I think that's a powerful statement. Expect nothing in your life and gain everything. Because when you have no expectations, you have no room for disappointment, and everything flows to you naturally. It flows to you quite naturally, okay? And what I'm seeing right now, Libra, is that for those of you that are putting yourself back out there, whether you're putting yourself back into love, in the dating scene, putting yourself back out into making new friends, or just overall being more social and being more you, don't forget to be yourself. And do not pretend, okay? Do not pretend to be anybody else, Libra, but yourself. Because when people meet the real you and they vibe with the real you, that's a real friendship. But remember, too, if people don't vibe with the real you, if you're making a fake persona, then that's a fake friendship, right? So at the end of the day, for any of you Libras out there, please don't be afraid to be yourself this weekend. Do something fun, especially if you've been in the house all week, all right? If you have friends, go hang out with them. If you feel like you don't, go to the bar or go somewhere new and meet some new people. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself out there and be in a position where you can experience life without the fear of being judged. We are all going to be judged every single day. I'm being judged by a number of you guys right now. 914 people in this chat are judging me. Some are judging me really badly, and most of you are judging me in a very good light, but there is always going to be great and negative judgments. So when you live life, don't be afraid of judgments. Everyone's going to judge. And if they're shitty, who cares? Because the most important judgment in life is the judgment of yourself that you have for you. Okay, let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. All right. Thank you so much for the 10. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Thank you so much for the $40, Cassandra. It's been a while, but nice to see you. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the $40. Much appreciated. I was gonna read Shelly's donation over here, but then I saw 40. I was like, whoa, I didn't even see that. Thank you so much, Shelly, for the $10 as well. Libra resonates again. I must point out, I finally found out when the live starts in my time zone. Thank God. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, in my time zone, that's Eastern Standard Time. So the live streams start at around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I know that equates differently in other time zones, so I'm happy that you finally figured that out. That's really awesome to hear, my love, okay? Thank you guys, though, both of you, for the big donations. It's much appreciated. God bless you guys. I really appreciate you guys for all the stuff that you do, okay? Last but not least, though, what do we got coming through? We got the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Virgo here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Baby, what's going on for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Shout out to my Virgo gang for being so patient. It is very much so appreciated, okay? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Okay, Virgo, you're taking a while to come through, but we got one last shuffle. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you this weekend. Virgo, energy between you and another person. You got a Two of Wands. Excuse me, can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You got a Judgment reversed, a Star reversed, and then you got a Death reversed and an Emperor upright. Virgo, that's a lot of major arcanas, man. That's 4 major arcanas and 1 court card. We got a lot of shit going on. What's happening, baby? Thank you so much, Christian Cleaver, for the $10. You appreciate it, my dear. So, Judgment reverse, Star reverse, Death reverse, Emperor upright. Can be connecting with possibly an Aries, a Scorpio, an Aquarian, or a Scorpio rising. But what I'm seeing based on this current situation, Virgo, you're in a place right now where you're giving up on somebody that you really, really thought was your star. And that's something that was painful for you to do. I feel like this is one of those... Did we just talk about this with the Virgos? I don't know if we just talked about this with the Virgo or another sign 2 days ago or yesterday, but I think you're recognizing that person that you called your soulmate, that person you called your twin flame, that person you called your divine counterpart. You're recognizing that it's not what you thought they were. You know, you're seeing that they're not what you thought. You know, you're recognizing, oh my God, like this person's not who I thought they were. And it's like you falsely claimed somebody as something that you put in such a high pedestal for such a long time that you were chasing something and it was making you more unhappy. And you're like, damn, look at the amount of time that I feel like I wasted. And with the Emperor card, the good thing is that you're getting back control of this situation. You're getting back control of your life. No longer are you chasing after something that you thought was so real. But it's really crazy because it's like, I've been through this. You know, I've been through this situation before where, you know, you think somebody is your ultimate lover. You think they are the end of the end and you chase them and you keep on going because you're like, this is my person and I have to be with them and they have to be the one. And then one day you just realize, why am I chasing? And you stop chasing. You stop running after them because you realize that you've been wasting so much time running after them. The more that you keep doing it, the more unhappier you were continuing to get. And then you get to the Emperor position where you take back control of your life and you take a look deeper into the connection and how you really feel and how you two work. And then you recognize that, oh my God, like the way that we work wasn't even how I thought we did. We don't really even click in the way that I thought we did. You know, there's so many red flags that you start to see after that you never saw before. And then, you know, you get to a place where it's so intense. You know, you get to a place where it's so intense. You're just like, damn, Virgo. You're just like, damn, like, fuck, I've done so much and I've like had this perception that they were the ultimate one, but now like all the red flags and all the differences and all the signs are pointing and lining up and aligning that we were never, ever star-crossed lovers or twin flames or soulmates, whatever it is. So when they all line up, it's a difficult time because it makes you feel some type of way, but it's always a learning experience. You know, it's always a learning experience. And what's great about that Emperor card is that not only are you getting back control of your life, Virgo, but you're getting back control of your own human experience. And you're recognizing that, shit, why do I even need labels in the first place? See, now this is what's good about having connections like these. It pushes you away from the twin flame dynamic. It pushes you away from the soulmate dynamic and feeling like, you know, every person that has to be the most powerful form of a lover has to have a label. Because they don't. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be a powerful lover. Anybody can treat you amazing. Anybody can treat you horribly. And you're no longer giving yourself that that fucking label that you guys put on a pedestal. Because, for example, if you hear from a tarot reader like, yo, this person is your twin flame, you'll be like, oh my God, like that is the ultimate lover. And let me put it on a giant pedestal and like fucking do anything for this person. But when you do that, you get to a place where it's not even coming from genuine love. It's coming from what you think you're supposed to be with. So I like that you're breaking the dynamic of following that. Now, this doesn't mean twin flames don't exist. They exist. Twin flames exist. Soulmates exist. We have a bazillion soulmates. There's so many soulmates that we have each separately. It's crazy. And soulmates aren't even always romantic. When it comes towards twin flames, I believe in one twin flame. Yes, we have these types of connections. But I think the most important thing about when it comes towards your love life is not to focus on what the connection is branded as, but to focus on how the person is treating you. To focus on if the person is respecting you, if you guys are genuinely clicking with each other and being very honest about the relationship or connection up front. Now, when you do that, you find out about these things and, you know, you genuinely know a little bit earlier if you and this person are really meant to be. So I would definitely say, Virgo, I'm really happy that you have came to that recognition. I'm really happy that you're kind of packing your things and taking back control of your life. But I will say, moving forward into your next relationships, be very honest about how you feel. Be very honest about how you feel about them and how you think they feel about you. Just be very honest if you're clicking, because if you recognize something isn't working, nip it in the butt before, you know, time passes and it becomes way too long. And when you nip that connection in the butt, you know, you get to get closer towards a person you really mesh with. You know, a lot of people, and I'm rambling, but this is true. A lot of people are really scared of heartbreak. They're like, I'm so terrified to get my heart broken. But when you're terrified to get your heart broken, you're basically saying, I don't want to meet my future partner. You need to get your heart broken in order for all these crazy events to line up to meet your fucking person that you end up marrying, right? If you're still dating the first person you fell in love with, are you going to marry the person that you're supposed to be with? Most likely not, because you've never had your heart broken in order for the events to get you to the place, the perfect place and time to meet your future husband or future wife. So we need to have these experiences in life. And when we do have these experiences and these crazy alignments, it always works out in our favor. Because why? The universe always works in our favor. Nonetheless, man, I'm really wishing you guys the best, Virgo. And as for the collective that joined here today, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for coming in and day out. God bless my fucking notification gang. God bless my subscribers. You guys are awesome with all the love and support. I love you guys so fucking much, man. Go into the donations real quick. Thank you so much, Teresa Reyes, for the $10. I believe I saw another one, so I don't want to miss these donations because I feel really bad. Thank you so much, Christian Cleaver, for the $10. I think it was Christian and Teresa, right? I think that was it. Okay, thank you two so much for those donations. Very much appreciated. Nonetheless, guys, thank you all so much for coming out. Have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing weekend. For those of you guys, that donate to me, no matter how big or how small, you are appreciated and loved as well, my friends. Okay. But yeah, man. Nonetheless, we had a pretty awesome chat here today. I haven't got 1K viewers in the chat in a very long time, so thank you guys so much for that. Hats off to you. And also, this fucking reading is almost an hour long, so shit. We did pretty good today, guys. I think we had an awesome time. Now, I did see a comment that I do want to address. There was somebody who said, I miss the late night hangs. I miss them too, boo. I miss them too. If those of you who don't know what, if you guys are new and you don't know what late night hangs are when I used to just chat with you guys and shoot the shit late at night and, you know, talk with everybody and have an awesome time. And I miss doing that as well. You know, it's been a couple months since I've done a late night hang and I definitely do want to bring those back, but I do have to find the time in order to do that. And also when, you know, you live with certain people, like I still live with my parents, you know, you don't want to disturb them. I'm not in the basement anymore. So when I'm up late, I don't want to sit there and be loud and disturb people. But 2020, I'm on a lot of different shit. I'm on a lot more things. I got a lot of things that I'm doing this year that are going to change my life in a very beautiful way. So we'll see when I can schedule those in. Of course, not until I really live on my own can I really schedule those out to be a nightly basis, but I'm going to do my best every now and then to get a late night hang back in for you guys, okay? Because I miss doing them too. Late night hangs were so fucking fun. I love them 100%. I miss them too. So I'm going to be doing my best to get those back for you guys as well, okay? So I wanted to give you a bit of an update on that. Maybe this weekend we'll hit a late night hang or something like that, okay? Nonetheless, though, guys, I just want to thank each and every single one of you for coming out. Have an awesome, blessed, and amazing weekend. Thank you guys for the love and support. And yeah, I will catch you guys on Monday with the dailies, and we'll see you soon. I love you guys. Take care. Peace, man.